My question is for the Minister for Corrections. The Minister's decision to close Dhurringile Prison at the end of this month blindsided the Dhurringile and Goulburn Valley communities, especially the 160 employees at the prison and their families. Last week, the local community held a meeting to discuss the future of the Dhurringile prison site. One of the genuine concerns raised by the community was the lack of information from the department regarding the decommissioning of the site and what this actually means. Can the Minister detail what assets at the Dhurringile prison site will be removed during this decommissioning process?
Minister. Thank you. Thank you, President. I thank Ms Tyrrell for a question and interest in the Dhurringile prison. The prison that I did announce the closure of last month. It was a difficult decision to make. But as Minister, I've always been forthright in saying that we need to make sure we have an efficient and effective system and make best use of our best facilities. And that's what we've done with announcing the opening of Western Plains facility and taking the opportunity to close some of our ageing infrastructure such as Dhurringile. I want to take this opportunity to thank the staff there. The Dhurringile prison has been an important part of our system for over 60 years. It has a great, beautiful historic homestead on site. I know there's great community interest in the future use of the site. In terms of the decommissioning work, these are very detailed operational matters that I'm reluctant to share for a number of security reasons. I understand decommissioning involved in removing some of the security features that we employ in corrections facilities, and it'd be inappropriate for me to go into that level of detail in this open forum. I'm happy for my office to reach out to you and give you a broad explanation of what's happening without compromising the security measures in place in that work. I understand that work's about to begin from September. There's over 50 staff that are staying on, 58 in fact, but I understand of the 58, 5 that have actually taken up other opportunities. So 58 are continuing on the decommissioning work, but 5 have already got another job opportunities, highlighting the low levels of unemployment in regional Victoria in this time, and I think one of the historic low periods. So in that point, I might give a shout out to our Treasurer for his economic management, that we have historically low unemployment figures in regional Victoria, and so 58 staff will be continuing as part of decommission work. 5 have had other job opportunities, have taken those opportunities, but that work will commence from 1st September.
Mrs Tyrrell, supplementary.
Thank you, President, and I thank the Minister for his answer. Considering the lack of consultation with staff and the community initially with the closing of the prison, and secondly regarding details of the decommissioning of the site, it is imperative that the government engages with the community on the future of a facility that is of such historical significance to many people. Will the Minister give an undertaking to ensure thorough and continuous consultation with both the Greater Shepparton City Council and the local community on the future of the Dhurringile prison site?
Minister.
I thank Ms Tyrrell for a sincere engagement on this issue, and I might also give a shout out to other members in this place that have approached me. The Attorney General Jacqueline Symes, Ms Lovell, Ms Tyrrell, many members have approached me about the future use of the site, and I think that is important. I've made it very clear to the department, it's my expectation that engagement and work very closely with the Shepparton Council and with the local community. I know a lot of the surrounding neighbours are interested in the future use of the site. I mentioned earlier my answer to the substantive. There's a historic homestead that it's beautiful and it should be maintained. It's a really important part of Victoria's history, and that's my expectation from the department, that engagement work is done.